Shabbat Shalom. In this week's Torah portion, Titzaveh, we continue the cycle we began last week of the prescription and description of the building of the Mishkan, the tabernacle. It is, as I have said before, a little bit of a dry period in the Torah reading narrative. But sometimes it's in these dry periods that we have to look a little bit deeper to find some significant meaning. Towards the beginning of this week's Torah portion, Moses is commanded to bring his brother Aaron closer. Hakrev et achicha. Literally, bring him closer to you. The text goes on to tell us that this is to perform the work that would be performed in the tabernacle. We know ultimately that Aaron was the father, the progenitor of the Levitical line, and so that began their role as sort of the attendants in the temple. But the midrashic explanation of the term bring Aaron closer is twofold. On the one hand, the rabbis teach us Aaron had just been involved in the sin of the golden calf, and he needed Moses to bring him closer so that he could rebound, so he could feel worthy and competent again. Another side teaches us that Moses needed Aaron. Aaron was the one who loved peace, who pursued peace, who built relationships with people, if you will. And Moses, who was somewhat of a loner, who somewhat kept to himself, needed Aaron not just for the work in the Mishkan, but most importantly, in order to lead these people. You know, it's interesting, I've been talking a lot lately about Jewish community, but as we look at this first building project in the desert, it's hard not to. And the reality of every Jew, of every human being in a Jewish community is that sometimes we are there to serve the Jewish community because we can be. But other times, it's us that are in need. And we serve the Jewish community not because they will be there for us when we are in need, but we're a part of a Jewish community because we know that this is the community, above all else, that will be there for us not only when we want to help, but even more importantly in our time of need. Shabbat Shalom.